is Crystal Woodward, also known as Pinky Paws. Doing this video right before work because our walkthrough video was a little long to include this so that you can hear us. That video also includes my background. This video is to let you know why we need to be saved, why Paws needs to be saved. Paws stands for Precious Animals Worth Saving. I was formerly Fowler Paws when I was contracted with them. I want to save the Fowler animals again, but I cannot do it without help and the renovation of our facility. So now we are Pinky Paws. I'm Pinky Paws and they are all of my paws. I have been doing it for 10 years now, working 40 hours a week in my career as an accountant to pay the operational expenses. Dog food is what we struggle with for anything that's not donated. So that's 40 hours a week volunteering for the past 10 years. We are small, but we are mighty, and we've been working so hard, and we've often been the underdogs, applying for grants and help everywhere, and of all of the denies and the no's, I keep trying, we all keep trying, and we will keep trying. And another reason is we have a pet overpopulation in this area, and I want to do my part to help the animals, and I want to continue to do this for the rest of my life. We are their voice. We are here for them, to fight for them, and I want to be one of those people. Our areas is actually a small migrant community. I did make the city of Fowler the only no-kill municipality for 7 years. So those are some of the things of what I can do with the help of all of our volunteers. And a lot of the community is uneducated. So on my breaks and lunches, I often go and speak at the schools because we've got to start at the youth. I reach out and help still now with limited help and funding to those in need. We just had a dog named Viola who needed help and they couldn't afford to take her to the vet. She was run over and left there for 3 weeks, so we created a Viola's Fund. So we're still trying to do what we can and have cards that we're going to pass out at the small rural schools that surround us to let them know if they need help to ask. And then I can network to, I know the people to ask for help. And to provide that all in Spanish and have that translated. So because of that problem, a lot of them don't spay and neuter just because of their culture. And all they need to do is be educated, so it's hard for them to even take care of their dogs. Most of our dogs that have come in are dumped. Right now we have, this is Bart, my son anyways. Bark, 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 bark. Right now, of the 41 dogs that we have, 40% of them have been dumped to starve, instead of driving them to Fresno SPCA or Fresno Humane to humanely surrender them over because they're uneducated, and we just need to help them, and I want to do that. But we need a facility that's able to house the animals and better the living conditions that we have. I just want to give you 2 examples really quick of who is dumped. We have Bob Marley. He's on our YouTube channel as well, or on our page. He was matted, a mess, abandoned in a ponding basin at a raising company in town. Went out there on my break, knew I needed more time, went home on my lunch, got my van, got equipped, wrapped up because I knew he was going to attack me. So we have that whole video of his rescue. He was dumped. We had to adopt him because he has issues. Even our own first son, Piglet, he was living in a pile of trash, abandoned there to live for himself, Piglet, and lived with severe Demodex for a long time. Then we have Juliet. She was dumped because she was pregnant, a little rat terrier chihuahua mix out by my grandma's in the vineyards, the peach orchards actually. Every time I went over there, she would run to the road and try to attack me. So I knew she was just scared, and I would watch her as she'd come for every car that passed by, thinking that her owners were going to come back for her. And this happens all too often. Again, 40% of our animals that are now in our care. And we found out the timing, or I plotted it all out, that it was because she was pregnant. I went one day after adoptions, ignored her, sat on the dirt, had another dog. She came right into my lap. So she trusts us, and they need to be taught to trust the right humans. So that is why I feel, and Bart feels, that Pinky Paws and his brothers and sisters need to be saved. Thank you.